What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So the Terra Luna Classic community right now is kind of, um, to be honest, closer than it's ever been before, um, since the beginning, really. Where we were focused on one goal, and that's to get the supply down. Now it looks like we're not even focusing on whether the supply is necessary, whether utility is necessary, or anything like that right now. We're focused on um, making sure that our positions stay our positions. Now, if you don't know what's going on, this is new news that came out, I guess, yesterday, and I wasn't even aware of it this morning because whenever I shut it down, whenever I stop recording and stop researching for the day, I shut it down and I'm done. I'm not looking into anything else. I try and spend time with family, which is has to be understandable. Um, but there's some news today about Terra Station and where you house your cryptocurrency. While we see FTX, that has crashed, that has went bankrupt, we see Voyager and BlockFi and places where you can buy Lunic that now if you held Lunic on there, that those coins are gone. They're not yours anymore. I mean, some people, it's just their accounts are frozen, right? It's not really about they lost it completely. It's just they can't withdraw it. They can't do anything with it. But that's not the topic of this video. The topic of this video is understanding that the places that people are moving this Terra Luna Classic to from these places over to Terra Station is now not going to be in existence anymore. So, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. Now, from this is the first that I heard of it was this morning, and I saw some information from Clan, from some information from um, the Discord group, from the Terra Rebels Discord group announcements there, basically saying that TFL gave them a deadline and said it has to be done by the 15th, which it would take a lot of man hours, money, in order to get everything implemented, which would have been great if you would have had that information beforehand. But people are speculating here, and I think there's a lot of people that now stand with the Terra Rebels and understand their side of it, but then also can understand the other side of it where the people just don't know who's at the right here, right? Because it seems like it's very convenient that a Terra Rebels wallet was launched and then not too long not too long of time goes by, right? We see a couple of days or a week go by, and then all of a sudden, now we have this announcement that Terra Station is going to be no more, and you're going to have to move your money over to another platform, another process. Now, the issue that a lot of people are bringing up is moving their money, the process of moving their money, not really necessarily like who's behind it, who's in the wrong and who's in the right, because I don't really know, right? I haven't seen any type of formal information coming from TFL, from the TFL side of things, but I've seen a lot of formal information coming from the Terra Rebels side of things. So I don't know. I mean, they have kept us in the dark before, and from what I've gotten from different responses, I've watched a couple of live streams or listened to a couple of live streams. One that DJ Trev did. Sorry for not even responding to the invite. I just saw it over on Twitter. I haven't been on my phone at all today. I've been recording and uploading stuff and all that stuff. So I just saw it now. I still haven't responded to it, so I apologize. But I did see the video that you had where you were chatting about this, and it was definitely interesting to me to see all the different sides to things, or where you were coming from the community side of things, and where they were coming from the Terra Rebel side of things, and it yes, it's confusing. I don't know if the Terra Rebels were planning this, because it is kind of odd that everything launched within like a week of each other, and now it's all of a sudden, oh well, you could just move over. And then also the whole statement about undelegating, people may want to undelegate because they don't know what's going on, right? They may believe that they want to undelegate and get out of the position because they don't know what's going on, or they want to undelegate and put it over to a CEX or put it over to another wallet, Binance Smart Chain, whatever, and just make their decision from there and what they're going to do. Right? It makes sense. But right now, again, people are kind of stuck because they're like, if I undelegate, I have a 21-day waiting period. But if I don't undelegate, then I'm forced to go over to the Rebel Station wallet, and that is all true. Um, but again, I still haven't seen anything formal from the Luna and TFL side of things. But I can't say that it's not true because I believe that they would do something like that. From the past, when you thought about staking, it took them till literally like the day of, the hour of, I don't really know. It took them until literally the deadline was about to be met to go through with that. So it seems like what they're doing is they're bringing up valid points as to why TFL would do something like this. Now, it doesn't make sense why they wouldn't give us an announcement at all, wouldn't let us know that anything was happening, and wouldn't give us some time to get out of the position, at least 21 days or 30 days or something, to make our moves whenever we wanted to make our moves. But they brought up some valid points. So basically, the point was made that TFL is probably not happy with the fact that Terra Luna Classic is has a higher valuation than um, you know Luna, right? The new Luna that was created, and they thought that that was going to be the next best thing, and that Terra Luna Classic was going to be thrown in the trash and just crumbled up and thrown away. That's not how it worked. The community rallied behind this position because we believed in what people have lost. We didn't think of just a complete start over, right? It's not about that. It's about saving what you once had. If you believed in the process of what you had, you save what you once had. So the fact that they may be a little salty about the fact that we are at such a higher market cap than they are, at so much more volume, at so much more support, that they're feeling salty and they decided to do that. It still doesn't make sense at all why they wouldn't give us some sort of a heads up to say, look, it's going to be over. And it's not necessarily saying that it was going to be over. Maybe Terra Rebels did know about this and they thought this was their opportunity to completely disband from TFL. Maybe they did know about it. I don't know. I really don't know the detail to it, but the point is that right now we are stuck between a rock and a hard place to where we have our coins. It's on Terra Station. What do we do with it? Well, am I moving over to Rebel Station? I don't know. I have linked the wallet, but have I moved over to Rebel Station and done everything over there? Right now, it seems like everything is kind of tied together, or at least you can do everything that you could do on Terra Station. But I haven't necessarily moved anything over. I haven't necessarily fully linked anything. One, because of a issue that I'm having on the more technical side of things. But then two, I don't know who's in the right. It's so tricky to figure out because anyone could be lying, right? Terra Rebels may want full control and may want to make sure that if they do have something that passes, it goes through, with flying colors. If they, I don't know, maybe they're bribing the validators. I really don't know the detail to this. And this is what's crazy about all these conspiracies is conspiracies make the community just run wild and with thoughts, and they don't know where to go. And I see all of these things. I'm a part of all of these things, and it does bother me. So, am I going to give you any clarity on what you should do? No, I think you should figure out what the best option is for you. I think a lot of people, what they're going to choose to do is to, if they could find a way to minimize the undelegation days of waiting, then there's going to be a lot of people that decide to completely unstake, put their money over on CEXs, which a lot of people don't believe in as well, and just hold it over there until they figure out what's the right move. Because it's only safe to stay in the middle. What I want to do is to do the same, to tell you the truth. Um, I don't want to continue being delegated into a platform that may not exist. Now, what they did give out is a good point, that we would still collect rewards and it's still our money. It's still us, and we could still hold it on there if we wanted to. Just have the seed phrases, have the private keys available so that you can eventually move it over. And if you wanted to transfer out, you can transfer it out then. But I think overall, people just want the freedom. People love liquidity, or people love being liquid. And while you have, let's say, 10, 20, 80, 100 million on a platform, you want to find a way to make it as liquid as possible. So this is my opinion on this whole thing. It's still ongoing. I still have some major thoughts to it, but it's just running wild with different thoughts. And I feel like this video has been everywhere because of the fact that I don't know where to lean, right? Are you skeptical about, going over to the Rebel station? Are you skeptical about leaving it on Terra station? Are you skeptical about even staking, or undelegating? There's so much like skepticism that I don't know where to lead you guys, but I do want to let you know that it is it is important, very, very important, that you guys do a ton of research into this and make your decision based on what you believe is best for you. I'll make my decision based on what I believe is best for me, and what I believe in. But there's people on both sides here. But I can tell you, they're closer groups than what they were before, where we were focused on burns and utility and whether people were in the middle or all of these other places. Now we have people on like either one side or the other, just with a lot of conspiracies that are in their head. Anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it didn't really give you the answer that you may be looking for, like what you should do, but hopefully you can make that decision as time goes on, because we do have a few days to make those decisions, whether you're going to undelegate or just move it over and, call it a day, or link your wallet and call it a day. So anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.